Okay, the canals of Mars were an optical illusion that was caused by actually astronomers using telescopes with their eyes. And the eyes tended to sort of, as it were, connect the dots. And they would do hand drawings of Mars, and they would map out networks of canals. And two different people would actually see the same canals because they were doing the same connect the dots thing with their eyes. And these were popularized very much by Percival Lowell, who was of a rich Massachusetts manufacturing family. The town of Lowell, Massachusetts is actually named after them, and they created an observatory which still exists, Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff, Arizona. And they produced maps of Mars, and Percival Lowell wrote books saying that these were artifacts, that people were building canals on Mars, that these were a Martian civilization attempting to irrigate the planet. And this had a very strong effect on the public mind, so much so that it became assumed that there was civilization on Mars, and you got books like H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds and Edgar Rice Burroughs' Mars books and so forth. And in the 1920s, there was even a prize offered for the first radio signal detected from an extraterrestrial civilization, excluding Mars, because that would be too easy. But it turned out that once we actually had spacecraft that could go to Mars, which we had in the 60s, and they went and photographed it from close up, there are no canals. There are dry riverbeds on Mars. That is absolutely a fact. And we have photographs of vast networks of dry riverbeds, but there are no canals. Now, in terms of the colors are tricky. For instance, when we landed Viking on Mars, and